position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Trojans will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Minnesota's offense will go to work first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete in the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Finds his tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Running to Green. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. Back to the ground game on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USC's offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the right. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal, but
he's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Jocelyn. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Golden Gophers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Trying play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The Trojans will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already...
There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the left. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. They kick it away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in a conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Red pass, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down. And he slides in safely. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Nice move there. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Nice move to keep running. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Golden Gophers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to let it go. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. While will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
Rides the back on the option, the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Wants to throw on third down. Right on the money. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, USC! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
He's got his man. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. It's complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rush is on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
The Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Quick strike complete. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice move, creates some space. Touchdown Trojans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The lone back's got it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. At the 45, on his way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the back.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Sweet punt there. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. It'll be a draw. He breaks the tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him, a little slippery with all those juke moves. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. Looking to get it in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They'll try to power it in. Not only the 4th and goal stop, but they get him in the backfield at the 4-yard line. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting it on the heat and forcing the incompletion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's got it. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback's got the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Trojans! And the stomping has commenced. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it to the back. Shakes off the defender. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Quick strike through the air for the score. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have to cover a ton of ground, moving at 33 yards, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Jocelyn. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
He's got it on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man across the middle, and he'll be brought down. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The run from the shotgun. Spins away from the defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll pull it on the read. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gets it out quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the back. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.